welcome back to the channel Meta Gang. My name is Mark, presenting to you all as always on behalf of MetaGifts LLC. Here we're talking about protecting our energy, multiplying our blessings, and also how we can become a better version of ourselves. So thank you for tuning into this video. I want to start with a quick apology. It's been a while since the last video. I've been having some computer issues, but all resolved now, and good news is we are about to level up, so expect the quality of these videos to be improving pretty soon, and just continuously as we keep going with this series. So today we want to talk about one quality, one trait, one action, I could say, that sets the successful people and the effective people apart from everybody else. And this one tool can ultimately change your life and can really restructure the way you go about your actions and the results you get as well. So what I'm talking about today is setting goals. And if you want to look at every person that you consider successful or effective, whether that would be, like Bill Gates or any CEO of some company, some teacher, some person of high status, maybe a politician of some sort, who knows, anybody who has some status and some significance, the one thing that you're going to notice that is consistent with all of these people is that they know how to set goals, and they do so, and they follow through with their goals. And not only do they set the goals, once they set them, they review their goals as well, and then they take action on them. And a goal is all good, it's great, but it means nothing without action. So if you set a goal and you didn't take action on it, ultimately nothing was changed and you didn't get any results. It's really just conjecture and a waste of time. So I have a question for you. Have you ever set a New Year's resolution? You probably said yes to that. And another question, at the end of the year, did you accomplish everything that you set out to do at the beginning of the year? Likely no. You probably did accomplish some things that you set out to do, but if you're like me, when you set your goals, you like to shoot really high, and a lot of times you don't set your goals in a realistic time frame or in a way that is within your means. And because of that, when your deadline comes up, suddenly you didn't hit your goal. Bummer, whatever, awful. So in addition to knowing how to set your goals, it's also important to be able to review them correctly and to take action. So in the example of a New Year's resolution, it's great to be inspired and want to make changes, but if you set yourself a unrealistic goal and you gave yourself a huge deadline, 12 months, and you don't review your goals, how are you going to accomplish your goals? How are you going to make them come true? How are you going to implement those changes into your life? You're probably not, because you are literally setting the odds up against yourself. So I support the idea of having a New Year's resolution, but in order to make it more effective and in order to actually achieve those results, it is paramount that you review the goals. So in addition to maybe having your 12-month deadline, break that up into 12 different months. And then in addition to your yearly goal, start setting up monthly goals. Take your list that you've broken down, you've created this all for 1 year, break it down into just 1/12. What is your month going to look like? Reverse engineer and think, if I was going to complete this month, let's just say it's January and we just started the new year, what is it going to look like whenever I'm 1/12 of the way into my goal and I've accomplished that or more? Ask yourself that question, and then set yourself smaller goals. Take your bigger goals, break them down, and then you've got something smaller on your plate, and suddenly it's more realistic, more tangible, and you are more able to take action on it. And then you can break it down even more. So once you've got your monthly goal, break it down into weekly goals. Set yourself up for success and make a plan. A goal means nothing without a plan. Your plan is where you can take action, and ultimately you'll find your success. And you can take this down as far as you want to. And personally, I'm a Virgo rising, so I love to make structure, and I love to make plans, and I love to be organized, and that's how I get my results. So in addition to having your yearly goal and your monthly goal, you could break that down into weeks, and then suddenly your monthly goal just became 4 times easier because you have steps that you can take. And you just think, what is this week going to look like adding up to this wonderful month where I've accomplished everything I need to? Break it down even further. Look at your day. Look at all your goals that you've set for the month, for the week, and then ask yourself the question, what is the most important thing I can do out of this list today? If I could only do one thing on this list today, what would give me the most results? Basically, it's important to have everything you want to accomplish in a way that you can see it. That's the importance of setting the goal. Tangibility, write it down, put it in your phone, put it in your planner, anywhere where you can see it and review it. It's important to look at these often, but once you've seen that, you can start to prioritize. And that's the importance of asking what is the most important thing you can do. If you could only do one of the things on your list, what would give you the most results? Once you've figured out what the answer to that question is, that is the first thing you need to attack. And once you've knocked that down, go to the next one, and then the next one, and then the next one. The problem with setting huge goals is you're going to get discouraged when you look at the big picture and you look at all this unaccomplished work. And you're going to get discouraged and you're going to become unmotivated, and it's going to be really disheartening looking at this mountain that you have to climb when you haven't even taken a step yet. But if you look at the mountain and you've broken down the exact altitude and the exact distance, and you've given yourself a time frame and you've got the tools necessary, you can break it down and take it one step at a time, and you're not gonna have any problem scaling the mountain. It's gonna be as easy as cake, like easier than you could even accomplish, like you could imagine. You're gonna accomplish it all, and you're not gonna have any problems doing so. And I really just want to share this tool with you guys just because I've had a tremendous year. I also set New Year's resolutions. Granted, not every single one of them is going to come true, but because I set my goals high and I reviewed them often enough, I was able to accomplish a vast majority of my goals this year. And I was able to surpass a lot of my goals as well, just by careful planning and action. And I say careful planning first because action without a plan won't get you as much results as action without a plan. And sometimes you won't even get any results if you're just not even directed towards the goals and you're not aligned with them as well. It's not really going to give you any benefits. And that's basically all I wanted to say, was just, if you want to switch your life up and you want to become more effective and you want to get better results in your life, take the one habit that most successful people have and begin setting goals. Begin setting tangible, realistic goals for yourself and review them often enough that you can actually test and measure your action, and boom, suddenly you're becoming so much more effective. So, congratulations. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you found something valuable in here, please leave a like. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so you can get notified when we update our videos. Little update, since it has been a minute since we've come up with the last video. I did accomplish one of my goals this year, and this has been a goal I've had for a really long time. As a kid, really, I always wanted to have a clothing brand, and when I was in high school, I used to bootleg my own t-shirts with like an iron-on print. Like, I would literally take this transfer paper and like iron it onto my shirts and like make the worst bootleg shirts. But very happy to announce to you guys, we now have MetaGifts hoodies in the store. These are really amazing hoodies. We have 12 different colorways, super warm, perfect for the winter. So if you're interested, hit that link below and go get yourself a hoodie. Perfect Christmas gift, holiday gift. So beautiful. And we're gonna be making some more designs as well soon. So in addition to that, new goals are being set for the future. You can expect a lot more to come out of the crystal healing on our website, and there's going to be a new crystal education series starting out really soon. So if you're interested in learning about using crystals as energy tools for your own healing and spiritual development, stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, maybe bookmark the site, opt in for the email list, and you can stay up to date with everything new in MetaGift. So thanks again for watching. I love and appreciate you all. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you so much.